You, as a dentist, want to move to the Netherlands. It's an excellent option. Dentists are among the in-demand jobs and they are well-paid occupations. Also, the healthcare system is among the top ones. But how should you do it? Watch this video till the end to learn how you can immigrate to the Netherlands as a dentist. Hey everyone, I'm Behnam from the Visa Library. This channel gives visa information and the latest news and updates. First things first, subscribe to our channel, hit the bell and download the free cheat sheet my team has prepared from the link in the description. You should also follow us on Instagram and Facebook to get the latest visa news and updates. Now, let's begin. First, let me ask you this. Are you eligible to immigrate to the Netherlands as a dentist? Not everyone is qualified to do so. You must meet the eligibility requirements. Here they are. The first requirement is to have a dental education certificate. If you have not studied a dental course in the Netherlands, you must have completed one in a foreign country. You have to get all the certificates and pass the tests to become a licensed dentist in your home country. The second requirement is to fulfill language proficiency. Dutch language proficiency is among the most important requirements to become a dentist in the Netherlands. You need at least a B2 level or higher. Also, you must be fluent in the Dutch language and understand people. It requires you to work on your language proficiency and master it. Whether you have studied in the EU or outside of it doesn't matter. You have to master the language. The third requirement is registration with Dutch officials through the big register process. There are some healthcare occupations in the Netherlands that are protected. The process is called the big register and you must complete it to work as a dentist in the Netherlands. In case you have received your educational certificate from outside of the EEA and Switzerland, your certificate must be recognized by Dutch officials. I'll explain the process a bit later. Keep watching. The fourth requirement is passing the assessment tests. There are some tests and exams during the recognition process that you have to pass them. The last requirement is to get a job offer as a dentist from a Dutch employer and receive a work permit and work visa. Now let's get to the process you have to follow. For the first step, you must get your educational certificates and diploma from your home country. If you have not completed your education in the Netherlands, you must get it from your home country or a foreign one and receive all the required documents. You must gather all of your documents and translate them into English or Dutch by a verified translation office. You can save time and gather your documents while studying or getting work experience during the fellowship. It will speed up the process. This is a sample list of supporting documents you must send for recognition. 1. A completed application form, declaration of professional competence, recognition of professional qualifications. 2. The special application form or appendix for your profession. 3. Completed professional specific appendix. 4. A certified copy of the diploma of the vocational training. 5. A certified copy of the course overview of the vocational training. 6. Certified copy of the training program. 7. A certified copy of a valid proof of identity. 8. A statement of competence. 9. Evidence that shows the correct level of Dutch language skills. You might have to submit further supporting documents like your CV, certified copy of the front and back page of your residence permit, certified copy of a certificate of diploma of your training to become legally recognized specialists, certificates or diploma of courses of training in your field, an employer's statement about your practical experience or professional experience. You must visit the Ministry of Health, Welfare and Sport website to download the application form and appendix. The link is in the description. It gives you a detailed list of supporting documents you have to submit. When you have prepared all the supporting documents, you must send them to the Dutch officials at their address. Before that, you have to create an account for Big Register. The link is in the description. It is to communicate with Dutch officials and receive their messages through this portal. Once the Dutch officials receive your documents, they will notify you through the Big Register account. If they need further supporting documents or one part is missing, they will inform you to submit it. Once the Dutch officials send you a message, you will receive an email. Then you must check your account to see what is it. They have instructions on creating your account and re-entering it once you have a new message. You will receive a confirmation of receipt within 2 weeks. If any documents are missing, you will be notified. After you send the documents and complete the application, you must pass the AKV language test. You will receive an invitation to take the test in your account and the related information. You will also receive a unique access code that you need to register for the exam on the Babbel website. The test is to evaluate your Dutch and English language proficiency in reading, writing, listening, and speaking. IELTS 6.5 and TOEFL 600 and the Dutch B2 or C1 level skills are enough to pass the test. If you have an IELTS, TOEFL or Cambridge certificate, you may be eligible for an exemption from the English components of the AKV test. The test also assesses your knowledge and understanding of the Dutch healthcare system. There are 4 parts in 2 test sessions with the AKV test. 1. Drawing out the main meaning of an article. 2. Giving a presentation. 3. The dentist-patient interview. 4. Writing a report. If you want to get familiar with the test, you can take preparation course on the Babbel website. You can find the section on their website. The link is in the description. There is also a fee for the test that you must pay as well. Academic Proficients €530, MBO and HBO Proficients €190. If you want to cancel or change the exam date, you must look at the refund policy. If you cancel it on the exam date, you will not get back the cost. The website to register for the AKV language test and see the available dates is in the description. All the information you must know about the test and the location to take it is in the letter you will receive in your Big Register account. The results of the test determine whether you receive a declaration of professional competence and whether additional education is required or not. After you pass the AKV test, you have 1 year to take the BI exam. Only doctors, dentists, and nurses must pass the BI test, and the other professions do not need it. There are 3 rounds of tests every year, and you must book them in advance. Remember that you need at least 6 months to prepare for a BI exam. The time you need to prepare yourself is up to your knowledge and understanding. You might have to spend more time. The cost of the exam is different for professions, but dentists have to pay €1,500 for it. Doctors and dentists have to pass basic knowledge and clinical knowledge that both of them are in writing. They also have to take skills test with test subjects. After you take the BI test, it takes up to 3 months for the Dutch officials to assess your application and decide on it. You must wait until they complete the assessment. The committee considers many factors during the evaluation process. Among several items, they decide whether your education is equivalent to a Dutch program in terms of content and level. If the qualification and content of your diploma satisfy them, they recognize your education. If not, they will check whether a different education, training, or work experience fills the lack of education. So you must send every additional document, training, education courses, and other experiences. The CBJV committee decides whether you need an additional training or adaptation period to get a certificate of professional competence. You will receive the response in your account. Remember that you have only 2 weeks to respond to the decision. If you do not respond, you will automatically receive the final decision after 2 weeks. If you have received a negative decision on your application, it indicates that your diploma hasn't been recognized. You won't be able to work in the Netherlands as a dentist. If you think the decision is wrong and disagree with it, you can object. Remember that you only have 6 months to object to the committee's decision. You must object through the Ministry of Health, Welfare and Sport website. The link is in the description. If you have received a positive decision, your certificate of professional competence is accepted. You can work as a dentist in the Netherlands. At this stage, you are eligible to apply for Big Register to work as a dentist in the Netherlands. This is a separate application and you must begin everything from scratch. You must complete the application form, collect the supporting documents, and send them to the postal address of the Big Register in Heerlen. The link to start the registration is in the description. You must apply for a job offer in the Netherlands at this stage. There are various ways you can find a job as a dentist in the Netherlands. You need a job offer so the employer can apply for a work permit, and then you can apply for a work visa. It's mandatory to find a job as you have no permission to work inside the Netherlands without a work permit. One way to look for a job is through the Royal Dutch Dental Association KNMT website. It is the professional association for dentists, oral surgeons, and orthodontists in the Netherlands. It holds a wide and various range of dental job positions in the Netherlands. You can find a job there. The link is in the description. Also, you can post your resume in the Royal Dutch Dentist Association's CV Bank. Employers have access to it and can find you easily. There are also employment agencies that can help you find a job as a dentist in the Netherlands. The next option is to search through the websites that advertise job positions. You can find a list of them in the Visa Library article. The link is in the description. Also, you can apply for a Netherlands tourist visa and enter the country to look for a job. This is when you are not among the visa-waived countries and need a visa to enter the country. But you may not convert a tourist visa to a work visa. After you get the job offer, you must sign an employment contract with the Dutch employer, so he or she can apply for a work permit. When the work permit is issued, you, as a dentist, can apply for a work visa to the Dutch embassy or consulate in your home country. You can find more information about the work visa from the Visa Library article or watch the video we have prepared on our channel. Alright then, now let's answer some of the questions you might have. How much do you earn as a dentist in the Netherlands? According to Salary Explorer website, the average salary of a dentist in the Netherlands is about €11,300 per month. Your salary begins from €5,000, the lowest payment, and goes up to €17,000, the highest salary. Some might ask if you can work as a dentist without Dutch language proficiency. The answer is a definite no. The language proficiency certificate is part of the supporting documents, and you have to submit it with the other documents. Also, some of your exams during the recognition process are in Dutch, so you must be fluent in Dutch to become a dentist in the Netherlands. If you're considering IELTS, you must know that it might exempt you from the English part of the recognition process exams, but you definitely need Dutch fluency. Alright then, this was all you must know to immigrate to the Netherlands as a dentist. If you have questions, write them down in the comment section. The Visa Library team will answer them. Before you leave, like this video, hit the bell and download the free PDF file my team has prepared from the link in the description. You should also follow the Visa Library on Instagram and Facebook to get the latest visa news and updates. Until the next video, thank you all for watching.